Okay, so today is May 17th, 2019. It has been another week. Where am I this week? And what am I doing? Well, I'm exhausted. It's been kind of a big, crazy week. I went out of town to visit with my mother for Mother's Day, and I paired that trip up with also reviewing my funding so that I would be able to maybe continue and finish my thesis this summer. So for Mother's Day, I arrived on like Saturday. I overslept. I didn't feel like going. It was a rainy day. The weather was miserable. But I got there, and I don't think my mother wanted to believe I would still be there when I woke up or when she woke up, because she didn't seem to want to go to bed and insisted on staying up much later than anybody has any business staying up, and she really regretted it the next day. The next day was Mother's Day, and we had kind of a family lunch. We went to some Chinese place. Then we also had spaghetti for supper. And I mean, the food was fine. It's just I feel like I got on some people's nerves. I was, really in my head about all of my thesis and research and funding and all of the stuff that I want and need to do. And I had just finished up my race car project. And of course, I wanted to show that off as much as possible. And I just don't quite know where to draw the line sometimes. But I think I got on a few people's nerves. But the more I talk about the stuff, the better people will understand it, and the better they're going to, or the better I am going to be able to present it. And besides, it's if they don't hear about it anywhere else, then I really do need to talk about it more because you're only going to hear about it from me. I know it's kind of an esoteric subject. As for my thesis, I spent time looking at it and thinking about it and talking about it, but I didn't actually change it all that much. And it's been almost 2 weeks since I made any major revisions to it. But I've been, I guess you could say I've taken a step back because I have a little bit more time to look and think, but I really need to get into the lab and make some changes, and I need to sign up for my thesis summer credit class thing so I don't get dropped or purged as a student. So I probably ought to do that immediately after this video. And the other thing was while I was in securing my funding, the people I was talking to were like, "You are obviously really, really stressed out, and you need to make some time to not be so stressed out." And I'd been kind of, sort of doing that for, I'd been kind of, sort of de stressing for, I'm gonna say, a couple weeks now. But no, it can't have been a couple weeks because last Saturday was when commencement was supposed to be, the day before Mother's Day. And since then, I've been doing Mother's Day and funding, so it's not like I wasn't working on anything. So that makes me feel a little bit better now that I think about it. But I really do need to make more progress. I need to run some additional simulations. I really ought to go into the lab, even if all I'm doing is getting the machine to run. And, I don't want to waste CPU cycles when I'm going to want those later. So let's do something now. Something, anything. Maybe I'll try to go down to the board game day, night. Probably not. I'll probably just oversleep. and then stay here, but maybe I'll get some work done around here. But I did take de stressing seriously. I came back from my trip on Wednesday when I finished all the paperwork. I did have to take a nap that afternoon because I didn't get much sleep Tuesday night. But, excuse me, I didn't get a lot of sleep on Tuesday night. So on Wednesday I napped and then came back. And then Thursday, which was today, I guess now it's yesterday, I played World of Warships with one of my friends who has started a stream or started streaming on Twitch, and I also watched some Fruits Basket because the new Fruits Basket has been out since like April 10th, but I didn't have time to watch it before now. So Amy and I got around to watching that finally. So hopefully de-stressing intensively for one day will make a big difference because I need to get back to work and get some more stuff done. But that's just where I am in life right now. So, yeah, I need to get back to my thesis. And the good thing about this summer is I get to focus entirely on my thesis. So, no distractions. And that's probably going to be my hardest part is staying focused on the thesis with no distractions. Because I also need to do some job hunting and job searching and resume and all of that stuff, but I'm sure I can find some time for that because academically I just need to finish my thesis so I can graduate.